The deal is practically confirmed already. Trent Alexander-Arnold to Real Madrid is kind of official. Now sure, we are all waiting for the year we go from Fabrizio Romano, but according to many reliable news reports, the deal is done. The deal is done, and therefore I'm not gonna wait for the year we go. Trent to Real Madrid is already official. And I know what many of you guys are thinking, because I've made previous videos on Trent and you guys in the comment section don't seem to be very happy about it. Matter of fact, you guys have been very vocal about hating this idea of Trent signing for Real Madrid. You guys have said he's bad at defending. I mean, even Liverpool fans who have turned on Trent ever since the news have said that he's a bad defender. I have been watching some highlights and I stumbled across this video of his PAR 17 1v1s. And let me tell you something, he's bad with 1v1s. Listen, we have been struggling with Lucas Vazquez. We have been saying Vazquez is not good as a defender for Real Madrid at the right back position. But in my opinion, I think Trent is no better than Vazquez. Now I do think Trent is better in the attack, and that's the only reason I will take Trent over Vazquez in this current Real Madrid squad. But further on, this guy gets cooked every single time he goes up against a fantastic winger. We saw him against Doku. Doku was eating this guy for breakfast. He was eating him for lunch. It was like a walk in the park, straight up. Trent looks like he's going to be a big problem, especially in our Clásicos. Imagine Balde against Trent. Imagine Rafinha against Trent. My goodness, I even think Ferran Torres can get past this guy. But I'm not gonna take all of that negative criticisms and place that completely on this deal and say that this is how I view Trent, because I actually don't view Trent as that proper right back that the team needs. The team obviously needs Carvalho back. He is our main priority. And when it comes to who will start between Trent and Danny Carvalho, listen, I will say in the beginning stages of when Trent comes in, he will be a starter because Carvalho is still recovering from his ACL injury. And I think Trent will have a very good start with Real Madrid. He will be a starter. I think he will show some great defending. I think he will show some superb attacking play with his fantastic passes, fantastic set pieces. And overall, I think he's going to show his fantastic balls, because we know Trent's balls are just next level fantastic. And to see that in the Club World Cup, and to see that in the Santiago Bernabeu, I'm excited. I've always wanted to see Trent's balls at the Bernabeu, and it seems like we're gonna see that. But back to what I said about him not being a proper right back. Because, as of reports right now, Trent looks like he's going to Real Madrid, whereas Lucas Vazquez looks like he's on the way out. Which I know many of you guys are going to celebrate this. One of our club legends is leaving the club, and you guys are going to celebrate. You guys are going to be happy because Lucas Vazquez is finally out of Real Madrid. But listen to me, I'm kind of sad about this. As someone who has watched Lucas Vazquez's entire Real Madrid career, I think obviously he should have left a long time ago. Really, he should have left a long time ago. But the fact that we probably have to say goodbye to Lucas Vazquez, it kind of hurts me. And according to news reports, he is going to make his debut for Real Madrid in the FIFA Club World Cup. And for those of you that maybe don't know what is going on, the Club World Cup has its own transfer window, and it's for 1 month, which means Real Madrid will be able to make signings in the month of June. And that is when the Club World Cup begins. You're gonna see 2 transfer windows happen in the span of 4 months. I think it's gonna be exciting. Club World Cup, I don't know what to expect. I'm also excited to watch that. And I know this has become a big debate of discussion. What squad number is Trent going to have in this Real Madrid squad? Now, due to La Liga rules, he's not gonna wear the number 66. You can't wear a number that is above 25 if you're a first team player for Real Madrid. Now I know some people are gonna mention Asensio, which, listen, I'm not gonna knock you down, but if you think that way, you probably don't know much about how these rules work. Asensio is an academy player, so therefore he's allowed to wear number 35 because he's not a first team player. But for this next season, he has to change his number. There's no ifs, buts. He has to. So the number I think Trent is going to get is the number 12. Now the reason why I say number 12 is that it's a prestigious number. We had one of our greatest club legends, Marcelo. He wore that number 12. So I think it's prestigious and I think Trent should wear it. Number 6. I can see them doing maybe a bit of a reverse here. I can see them maybe putting the number 6 on Trent and giving the number 12 back to Kamavinga. It doesn't make sense to me, but that is a possibility. I don't think they will do it, but they could do it. And that's the point of me saying this. And listen, my thoughts on this transfer window maybe a few months ago in January, I would have probably said this upcoming transfer window would be kind of a boring one for Real Madrid. I thought our squad looks perfect at the moment. Maybe we don't need signings like that. But with the signing of Trent is our first signing. They're looking at Zubamendi, and Real Madrid are now leading the race for Zubamendi. Listen, I will be happy with that move. He's a great player and I know he will fit into Real Madrid. And then we also have Dean Huijsen. Dean Huijsen is a possibility. He might come this season. He might actually join another club. You never know. But I do think Real Madrid need to force that move. So that is already 3 signings I see for this upcoming transfer window. And that looks exciting. And to me, the most insane and most poetic part about Trent signing for Madrid is he was the guy who did the corner taken quickly against Barcelona. Do you see the heritage? Do you see why this move makes so much sense? He's the guy that broke the Barcelona fans' hearts in 2019, in which I arguably think they would have won that Champions League if Liverpool didn't knock them out. So I'm happy that Trent is signing for Real Madrid. And with this transfer going in, since 2021, Real Madrid have been on an insane roll. In 2021, we signed David Alaba on a free transfer and he came from Bayern Munich as a free agent to Real Madrid. Fantastic move. In 2022, they did that exact same thing but with Chelsea and Rudiger, in which Rudiger came from Chelsea as a free agent to Real Madrid. Fantastic move. We go over right to 2024. Same thing with Kylian Mbappe from PSG, free agent to Real Madrid. Easy moves. Same thing now with Trent. Liverpool, free agent, now to Real Madrid. And I just want to say this to end off this video. Real Madrid are the most dominant team in transfer windows. Truly, their pool is insane. They can pull any player, I believe any player. They are the dominators, they are the best team in the world. Most players in football nowadays dream of playing for Real Madrid, and they also know if they want to improve their legacies, they want to add Champions Leagues, they know they're gonna have to make that move to Real Madrid. And one last thing, I've heard people say that he could be that Toni Kroos replacement, in which I don't know if you guys have seen him play in the midfield. He's quite good in the midfield. We have many versatile players, and I won't be surprised, hear me out, I won't be surprised if Ancelotti, if he's still the coach, will try Valverde at right back and Trent in the midfield. I know that's a bit backwards, but I can see that happening. So I'm excited for Trent to come in. I don't know about you. Well, actually I do want to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section. But if you enjoyed the video, smash like on this video, because I truly appreciate it. And peace out.